Here's a great question. I had to sue my employer who did not pay me for 3 months. It started after I told them I was pregnant. They eventually fired me at the end of 3 months. 2 years after negotiation, had to sue him, and the record pops up first when searching my name. How do I explain a positive introvert? In that particular case, that sounds pretty horrible. What I would recommend doing is just actually being honest about it and saying what happened. I don't think anybody reasonably would not sympathize with you and think that this was outrageous. It's not like suing someone because you think that they discriminated against you because you were from a certain city or something. I don't know, but this is not bad. I think here you don't want to talk about being pregnant and that was when it happened. I think you basically say they didn't pay you for 3 months and that I was wanted to get paid and I support my family or whatever. And yeah, that's something you can talk about. Now, there is something else that you can do. I'm not going to get too far into it. Everyone, by the way, most people, anybody that's, most people have any, if you think about politicians or people say good things about them and bad. So there's bad articles about them and good. And people like to read bad things. So anyone's in the public light is always going to have people attacking them. But reverse SEO is basically you register yourself for register for a bunch of social media sites or whatever, and then you point links toward them and point links to them and then make them rise in the search engines. That's called reverse SEO, and you can do things like that if you're really concerned about it. I know I have a friend of mine that was a U.S. attorney and went in Utah and went to a bar and drank 4 or 5 beers and was pulled over and given a DUI, and it was all over the news. And so he had a very hard time for a long time getting the position after being fired from his dream job. And he did reverse SEO. So now you hired someone to do it for him. Now you search his name and lo and behold, none of that comes up. Still, it's not good.